You've brought a civil lawsuit here in New York seeking compensation for all the harms and injuries you suffered because of someone's carelessness. And now you're at pretrial testimony. You're being asked questions by the defense attorney. If you don't know the answer to a particular question, can you kick your lawyer under the table to have him suggest the answer to your question? You want to know the answer? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law in the state of New York. The answer is no, you can't. When the defense attorney during pretrial questioning asks you a question, you cannot turn to your attorney in any fashion at all and ask him to suggest the answer or ask him to remind you of the answer that you knew only an hour earlier when he was talking to you about preparing you for the question and answer session. You can't do that. You want to know why? It's because this pretrial question and answer session is designed to determine what's your memory. What do you remember about the events that occurred maybe a year or two earlier? What do you remember happening? It's a memory test. It is not a guessing game, and there's no right or wrong answer. If you know the answer, you tell the attorney the answer. If you don't know the answer, you tell the attorney you simply don't know or don't remember. Why is that? It's because a year or two down the road, when your case gets to trial, now the defense attorney is going to be asking you the same exact question. And if all of a sudden you remember at that moment, now the defense attorney is going to pull out the transcript of the question that he asked you and the answer that you gave a year or two earlier and say, Mr. Jones, I don't understand. 2 years ago I asked you the same exact question and this is the answer you gave. You told me you couldn't remember at all. So now it's a year later. Here we are at trial. Are you telling us, jury, that your memory is better today, 3 years after this incident happened, compared to when I asked you the same exact question a year ago? You should know that your attorney is going to prepare you before you actually go ahead and are questioned by the defense attorney. That's known as a preparation session. And your attorney is going to explain to you the types of questions that the defense lawyer is likely going to ask. So now, during the course of your question and answer session, if you don't remember something that happened, there's no shame in saying, I'm sorry, but I don't remember. So why do I share with you this great information? I share it with you because this happens in every single lawsuit involving an accident matter or a medical malpractice matter or even wrongful death matter when it's time for the defense attorney to ask you questions during the pretrial litigation process. You know, I realize you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but you have questions that need answers first, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.